technically part 2 of the live stream that I wanted to do, where I basically started from game 4, game 5, the Gonzaga game, all the way down to getting drafted. Just wanted to finish everything up before the new year had started. So what I actually have, you guys can't see it yet, but what I'm going to pull up is a draft wheel right before the draft, and that'll decide where I get drafted. One second, just fixing up my settings and everything, no problem. Um, ba -ba 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 -ba. All right, I'll catch you guys after the jump. Um,
I think they tell you I lead by example. I'm always the first one in the gym and the last one out. That's how my dad taught me to be. Look, I don't have to get in your face to lead. I'll show you with effort. And it rubs off on the right people. They see what it takes to get going there. That doesn't really happen a lot, to be honest with you. But if it does, I just try to work out whatever differences I might have with that teammate or two. I don't like to let things build up, you know? Then I keep trying. I don't really like to think there's a situation where I couldn't see eye to eye with a teammate if I try to understand where they're coming from. Everybody wants to win on the team.
of course, I'm the best player.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Look, it might sound arrogant, but yeah, I play to be the best. That's what drives me. So I keep track of all these guys and what they're doing throughout the season. And honestly, there's nobody in this class that can do what I do.
Not even Hendrix Cobb.
And that's just me keeping it real.
I don't care if my stock went down for that. I had to let y'all know I'm the best.
Hooping. That's all I care about. Sure, I mean, money's cool, money's nice. I won't turn it down. But yeah, all of that,
I got some new
that extra
glasses
stuff
and I
is
don't really
just
like the
bonus.
way they fit yet.
But that's it. Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Nice talking with you. Thank you.
That's not a good or a bad thing. Teams check out the data. So if you want someone like you, the sudden won't matter. The deal is fluid. I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, but the results can change where I currently sit in the draft. I'm not hungry.
You'll have to. You could stay exactly where you are right now.
So I just gotta sit here and wait.
Not here. There are a few days left before the next steps are taken. I think you might enjoy your bed a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm glad you think this is so funny.
This is a marathon, son. Breathe. Else you burn yourself out before we even get started.
Okay.
On these early streams are kind of weird because I'm like still waking up a little bit. But all right, so we're in the draft combine now, and now we have here is my giant wheel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel, and basically that's going to be the team that I decide to play for this season. So let's hit it. That obviously didn't work. So the team I'm going to end up with is, I'm end up on the Clippers. Okay. That's very interesting. So that's the team I'm going to go for the combine. I'm going to be a Clipper this season.
So next is media day. All the lottery picks get national attention, so everybody's got to cover them.
What's going on, OXA?
Seem pretty easy breezy. No tough questions.
We're not going to dig too deep on lottery guys at this point. There's no upside in it. It should run smooth, but we're on the lookout for those sideways questions.
I'm good. This is gonna be fun.
Follow me, please.
Right.
Junior. All right, minutes for Junior today, so let's fire away. Alex, you have the first question.
I don't bangs with her. She's not allowed to interview me anymore.
Most interesting part. Probably say meeting all the teams and talking to them, seeing what they're all about. It's been real eye opening for me.
Obviously, you're a big time talent. Anyone would be lucky to draft you. But where do you want to end up? Any preference?
Yeah, I got some preferences. Wouldn't you?
Absolutely. So where are you leaning?
Think I'm gonna tell you in public?
Sure, why not?
That's a nice try though. Yeah, you took your shot.
Because I don't bangs with her. She's not a friend. She's not a fan.
Is there any doubt in your mind that you're the best player in this draft?
I've been telling y'all that I'm the best player.
No. I worked really hard to get where I'm at, and I think it's pretty obvious that I'm the best player here. And I trust in the work I put in, and I think it shows out there on the court. Okay, who's next? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, next.
So for the everybody who wants to know, and first of all, shout out to everybody who's been watching the stream so far, and see all of you guys. I'm going to be hopping on a live again around 4 o'clock, and I'm going to be doing the G League series. So I'll be on there for a couple hours also. But yes, the team that I'm most interested in, if you saw the wheel, I ended up with the Clippers. So the Clippers are going to be the team that I'm going to pick. Actually, funny that I ended up on the Clippers. What's going on, a professional? That's good. That's just your nickname from now on. It's a professional.
A friend of mine, Damian Lillard's going to be there.
We're friends with Dame Lillard.
It's hilarious how he just kind of casually name drops Dame Lillard.
Maybe friends seem like a stretch.
All right, somewhere in the middle, okay? This manager owes me a favor. Anyway, Damian's going to be at the workout to give him some guidance.
That's amazing, man. I'm a huge fan of his. Thank you.
Just do what you got to do. And remember to use Damian as a resource because that's what he's there for. Oh, and save the softies for next year when you're in the league.
Noted. Yo, what up, Dan?
Junior, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate you doing it.
It's all good, man. I wish I had somebody to mentor me and walk me through it, so it's all good.
All right. So what you gonna tell me about this, man? What's up with this process?
The first thing I'm gonna tell you is you gotta go into this with confidence because you've been evaluated for every little thing, your demeanor, your skills, your athleticism, every single thing. They're taking note of it. So you gotta go in here with a mentality that you belong, and the hype is real.
I appreciate you saying confident because I'm nervous, man.
We was all nervous. Everybody that went through this process and became legends and became all stars and all that, they went through the same thing, had the
Bet I'll call you CJ from now on. No problem.
How'd you deal with everybody taking notes and watching, looking for your flaws and, trying to pick your game apart and everything?
I went into the gym and I pretended like
How's
nobody
everybody
was
doing
there.
today?
I
It's
walked in
still
like
really,
nothing
really
was wrong.
early,
I
and
did one of my
again,
workouts and
12
I
o'clock is
felt
not
like
usually a
I
time that
did
I'm up
really good.
making content, but it's the last day of the year. I wanted to put out a couple of extra videos for you guys, just to have some fun.
Appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
Hey, need some help?
Quick pick and roll. And let me get the chase down like I wanted it. I don't even have chase down artists, so that was actually completely bugging. Nice little give and go though. I got that bucket right back. My man's wasn't even trying to play defense that time. Showing off that I can score and give assists. All right, let's get this last bucket and call it a day. Why'd I jump so slow? Let's see if we can finish it with a lob. We can. Facts. All I could ask for was a better year as well. No, I didn't stay all 4 years, but what I do have is a separate save file. So what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to show you guys all the extra cutscenes for staying with the second year on. I've already recorded some of them for the sophomore year. I just wanted to finish up the actual series first before I drop the first cutscenes from sophomore year. But it's actually kind of interesting. There's a little beef with Hendrix Cobb on your sophomore year. That's where I'm at right now. It's a little beef brewing. 2K, really? Huh? 2K19 servers are shutting down. I didn't really play 2K19 that much as far as like my career. It was it wasn't very fun. I didn't really. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I played like the prelude, and that was it because that was just a terrible game in my opinion.
Prepare yourself
I did play a lot of my GM though that
for
year.
any kind of opportunity that's in front of you. So going forward, you got to get it in, man. You got to work way harder, prepare yourself way better, so the next opportunity you don't let it slip like this possibly could have. So keep your head up. Stay right. You're gonna be good.
Yo, low key, my shirt is fire. The shirt that Junior got on, like my play has on, is fire. I would wear one like that.
When you talk about Junior, all you can say is surefire lottery pick. Right there in black and white, baby.
I don't know what to say.
If anything, just enjoy it and get some rest. Oh, and don't touch anything sharp. Don't ride anything fast. Whatever you do, don't jump on anything.
What I will say about the 2K19 Mycareer though was it was kind of interesting to have ATM and Jackson Ellis back. That was kind of like the best part. But the whole storyline with Haley Joel Osment and everything as like that little shady manager, like I liked what they were trying to do because it was a little different, but just wasn't really a huge fan of it. But yeah, I think this is it. I think it's just the draft now. It was really short. Oh no, we do have the game against Che. It's so like that was actually really good storytelling for 2K21 last gen or PS4 Xbox One to basically introduce this guy with this random name that we had heard before, but like that we didn't realize that was Che. Is it Che or is it Prez? It's one of the like from like the last 2 or 3 years.
Yo, what? Let's go out.
Aw, man. Can't go out party. We get Cardi's goes viral, man. We gonna be done.
I'm not talking about partying, man.
We try to go in.
Nah, it's fine. Take pics with fans, watch some street ball. It's innocent, and it's something old school about it. To me, people, what's up? No risk.
Junior and Henry.
Oh, what's up, bro? Smith. Good, man.
Over here, man.
How y'all doing?
How you doing here, man? What's up, man?
Let me guess, y'all here for draft night, huh?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's a big night,
You
man.
feeling excited?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I got an idea. How about we get warmed up? Let's go twos. What you think, man?
First and two. That sounds like fun.
I mean, unless y'all scared of my boy.
Nah, man. I would be scared. Come on.
Yeah, jump.
Oh,
I'm
man.
down. I ain't never scared. Hey, what you think, Junior?
Come on, man. Friendly competition. Hold on 1 second. I'll let you.
It was okay, so it was AI. Okay, I couldn't remember which one it was, because that's who it is in this scene right here. It's AI.
Okay. Pros and cons, right?
It's so like 2K's actually had some pretty bad nicknames like throughout the years. 2K14 didn't really have a nickname, but then it was AI Prez, Freak and See. No, Freak is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the player we play against here. I actually don't remember, like, because like it doesn't look like me, so I couldn't really tell you. No, it's not Freak, because Freak is the guy from Insecure, so it's definitely not Freak.
That is Zion. Yeah. So that's why I'll let you make the choice. You in? I'm in. If you're not, sit back and watch the Zion show.
All right.
So we talked about it. So you guys ready to take me on or not?
I don't back down from challenges. Yeah, we gonna play you, Zion.
To get it you in front of all these people? I see you, Junior. You want some of this smoke?
Yeah, when I finish the G League series, I'm actually going to. Well, I know that you play against the 2K14 to 2K19 my players, along with their respective rivals. Okay, so it is AI. All right. I'm setting you a screen. Why are you? I don't have the strength to bully Zion, even though I've got like 4 or 5 inches on him. I could bank it in though. You are way too far out. Caught him slipping. All right, because it's evident to me that they don't want me to post up AI. What I can do is just throw lobs and just dunk all over him. He's too small. He's a baby. How did I not get the rebound? I'm bugging. Like I was right under the circle and everything. No foul call? So he's just gonna out rebound me every single time? Like, screw a box out. I've got 6, 7 inches on him. Yo, 2K really didn't want to give me any of the rebounds. All right, let me finish this up with a lob. Or guess not. All right, so let me tell you about Hendrix Cobb. Hendrix Cobb on last gen is a demigod. Like, he's some cheese. He's got like an 80 ball handle at like at the center position at least, center and power forward position. He's like 6'10", 7 feet with 80 ball handle. It's cheese. It's unrealistic. You can't make it. Next gen or PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S, packing them up. You are absolutely right. We're gonna pack them up. Look at all these people who I have no idea. They're so fake. None of them are real. So what I am going to do, I've already decided, is I'll probably do a quick redraft or run through it really, really quickly. The Mycareer College series, and I'll add the rookies in. So we'll have the actual rookies in by the time the season starts. I'll probably start the actual series, both of them, around, I don't know, maybe like early next week. That'll be the first game of the regular season. I don't know. That text is kind of sus. I'm not even gonna hold you. Shoe deals. Is it really checks over stripes? That is the question. Do I want to go with Nike, Jordan, Adidas? A lot of big men seem to go with Under Armour. Joel Embiid is with them. I know DeAndre Jordan was with Under Armour. New Balance, Kawhi, and that's really it. Kyle Kuzma's on Puma, along with LaMelo. He's not LaMelo until he's got to earn that name of LaMelo. He's LaMelo until further notice. Converse. There's no real major athlete that I can think of off the top of my head who signed to Converse. I could be the face of Converse. Nah, I'm gonna go with. So for this series, checks is not over stripes. Stripes first. Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman. I'm gonna go with Adidas. Now, the worst scene in this entire Mycareer series is the scene with you and your girlfriend when you break up and she leaves you anyway, even though you're trying to make it up. That's the worst scene. The second worst scene is this scene. It's so unrealistic. So the team you get drafted to has the number 1 and number 2 pick, but they take two players from the same position. Makes no sense. But at the same time, that would be a real Clippers thing to do, or at least early Clippers.
Stuff would be to say, imagine everyone in your underwear on a clown's nose, like in one of those public speaking classes.
So is that helpful?
I know if I leave the name.
It's crazy, man. Dad's supposed to be here, not me.
You might as well know this now. Dad was a good player, a great teammate, influenced a lot of people. But he wasn't half the player you are. And if he were here, he'd feel the same way.
He really said he was proud of me.
I mean, and we both know those words really never left his lips, right? Like never.
Never.
He would have been thinking it.
That's such a terrible relationship to have with your father. I'm not huge on FPSs. It's not really huge on Fallout. Although this series is good. I played Gears of War, Mass Effect, and I don't know why I can't. I'm drawing a blank. Gears of War, Mass Effect. I did play Medal of Honor like the first time. What's going on, James? Yo, it's a grind. All the builds you gotta grind for. Why can't I think? It just came out. Borderlands. I don't know why. Yeah, but Borderlands I did play a lot of as well. So I just was never into FPSs though.
In the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Clippers select Junior.
Yeah, Art. Congratulations, Junior.
Thanks, man.
Earned this boy.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow. You know how many people live on this planet? 7.8 billion. You know how many in the NBA? Not that many.
500. The answer is 500.
Coach,
Coach.
I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't talked me into it way back when.
Ordinarily, I'll say you did all the work. But in this case, I'll take the credit.
I guess I walked into that one.
Hey, let's choose some coffee or whatever is around here.
Let's do it.
Yes. To Jamie, New York's finest. You made it. I'm really, really proud of you. Bravo.
Archie has the worst fashion sense. Like I said it in one of my older videos. He literally rated all of Michael K. Williams' older more LGBT characters like Omar and his character on Lovecraft Country and like Montrose Freeman, and just completely took their wardrobe because like he's got this scarf when you meet him in college. And then when you're on the bridge with him before you choose what college you're gonna go to or if you're gonna go to the G League, drip is trash. The whole like he needs to get rid of all of those fits and just start fresh. So like I do like this. This reminds me of like 2K20 and like past generations. You could finally do negotiations. You couldn't do that for whatever reason with 2K21 current gen, which really sucked. So I'm just gonna do some quick endorsements. Then I'm gonna end the stream. So I have like negotiation, can pick my incentives and whatnot. So a little trick that I learned. Basically, you give them a an offer. Oh, they accepted it. Okay, cool. That's fine too then. But then you give them that exact same offer or something similar to it. See? And eventually you get that offer. No, I don't want a Tissot watch. Is that all of them? All right, that's everything. All right, guys. Thanks to everybody who's watching the stream. I'll be back on at around like 4 o'clock to do the G League series, and we'll run through those games. I have about 5 games that I have to run through there, so I'll be on for a couple of hours, and we'll chit chat some more. Thanks to everybody who watched the stream. Catch you guys in the next one. Win forever.